Okay, so what we do this time of year, we have the winemaker and our chemists. They're going to go out to the vineyards, and they're going to drive down a row and take samples down one row. They're going to label it. They're going to run down to the lab. They're going to grind them up and run a sugar test, a pH, and an acid. And then that'll judge where Greg and I go start picking grapes. This field here is Fredonia. These are ready to go. So you see they're mostly all pretty blue. Okay, we got a couple little red ones there. That may mean we may have to wait a few more days. The crop is beautiful. And a lot of times, you know, one thing that I noticed, grapes that are under the leaves are usually darker than the ones out in the sun. Now, these are all been protected by leaves right here. And you look at how blue they are. And you look at these right here in the sun, and they're a little bit red. So when we take samples, we got to take samples of these too and blend them with these. And then we'll see what that whole row is. So if that's around, you know, 14 to 16 brick, these are ready to go. These are Niagaras. This is actually the exact opposite of the red grapes. The ones that are light and out in the open, you can see how yellow they are. So these are probably very high in sugar right now. I'd say those are probably 15. They pick up the canopy, and they are just solid grapes underneath there. So this is going to be, like I said before, like one of probably the best harvests we've had. The downside to this is we got to go slow when we're picking, because you got to give all this fruit time to fall onto the catching frame and get in the buckets and get over to the tractor. Not a bad berry in the bunch. Got to try it, see how it is. Ready to go. These are the Canadites. So these are seedless grapes. So these are probably ready to go also. One good way to tell if your grapes are getting ready is you look at these right here. Those are birds picking at the berries and sucking the fluid out because it's water and it's sugar. So once they start on a crop, you got to be doing your homework and get ready to get going. Look at the size of some of these bunches. That's going to make a nice juice for people to make wine out of. These are the Buffalo. They're very similar to a Steuben, but these get much darker. But it's the same family of grapes. Now you can see these, how beautiful these are. So these are probably going to be ready within a week or two. They're probably ready right now, but look at the size of those bunches. Not a bad berry in them. What a great year to grow grapes. But once again, another way to see if they're any good is you eat them. Yeah, those are ready too. We'll be picking these very shortly.